It's called Gilmore Girls. How do you get black dudes out of that?
What is that called, though?
You're thinking white chicks.
I'm thinking of white chicks.
Two very far ends of the spectrum.
Actual ass crack, dude.
I've never watched hardly anything, so I got confused.
Anyway, I was going to tell travel stories, but now, fuck you guys.
Why is he We've done nothing.
Oh my god, this episode is a freaking wreck.
Hey there, Midnighters and Moonlighters. This is your Closer-in-Chief with the check-in. For those participating in this week's mandatory travel efficiency program, please remember, teleportation without proper PPE may result in spontaneous limb duplication. In the event of spontaneous limb duplication, please fill out Form 88B before attempting any high fives. If you find yourself stuck in astral traffic, remain calm and stay inside your containment bubble. Our technicians are currently negotiating with the eldritch entity responsible and expect to reach a settlement sometime before the inevitable heat death of the universe. And hey, if you've ever been trapped in bumper-to-bumper traffic so long you've had time to rethink your entire life, hit those like and subscribe buttons. This one's for you. Welcome to Nightwatch. This is your Closer-in-Chief. I'm here with the rest of the Nightwatch Security Services crew. Big Smoke.
Ahoy!
Jelly Green.
Hello.
And Tech.
Hello.
How we doing today, guys?
I'm alright.
I'm existing.
Just going over some very graphic memories of my professional past. And I'm glad I left.
Yeah.
Glad I left.
All the juicy reasons to stay out of the medical profession.
Oh, yeah, man. Do not miss nursing. Do not miss it.
People are like, why don't you go to the hospital? It seems like you need to, I'm like, no, that'd be the reasons.
Tech, you've been at your job how long now?
Year and a half.
Okay. What's the worst situation you've been in?
The worst situation I've been in? Well, as somebody who is just the material chain worker, I had a doctor page me from the ER to come up and help figure out how to attach a syringe to a feed tube on a patient. Because, I went to medical school for that.
Like,
I know all about that.
I know how to bring stuff from the supply room to you. You're supposed to know the rest.
Yeah. The amount of people that are like, well, you know what it looks like. I know what its package looks like.
It's like people have lost the art of Googling things, apparently. Imagine much like going into a machine, like a mechanic's garage and seeing the mechanic with a YouTube video on how to fix whatever part.
He gets a sedative, puts it in you, and as you're going to sleep, all right, let's pull this YouTube up for this surgery.
I think I've seen somebody do a skit video.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah.
It's like, ChatGPT, how do I perform brain surgery?
As he sedates, he's like, I'm not a doctor. It's like, hold on. What was the one he was like, all right, we're ready for your sex change. She's like, no, what? Goes back. Hold on. Goes back. He tries to fight it like 8 times and then he finally gets it.
He was in for like a knee surgery or something.
Yeah, it was something stupid. And they were like, he's like, oh. Fought it as long as he could and he just couldn't.
Imagine being able to fuck with somebody that bad, just... Like you got to be able to have fun at your job, right? I mean, that's...
Yeah.
I don't...
The fun part is when they come out of surgery and they're still high off that juice they give them.
Yeah, we switched both your kneecaps.
You'll never notice in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
There's something
we put them on backwards.
Yeah. Women come out, you're a really cute guy. If I had a boyfriend, I'd want you to be, you're a really cute guy. I think I'd want you as a boyfriend. And it's her boyfriend. And he's just sitting there, oh, yeah? Yeah, what do you like to do? And she's like flirting with him. Like she don't know who the fuck he is. I'm like,
as the boyfriend, though, it's got to feel good. It's like, you get that kind of nice little...
sometimes.
Sometimes, sure.
I'm sure you get the opposit, too. Like, who the hell are you? You're ugly as fuck.
I remember you cheated on you a couple times. Yeah, go into depth.
I've heard of stories like that, too, yeah.
It's like you start finding out shit, you're like, oh, dude.
So, I'm not in the medical field, but being a patient, and this is a bad one. This is one that Jolly shouldn't probably bring up. But hey, let's laugh. So I go in to get my toenail removed. I'm scared. I've got it cut off, nearly passed out, half of it. I don't want to be awake for that.
It's in your toenail?
Toenail.
Okay.
Ingrown.
Right.
Yeah. It's back.
Yeah.
So he's like, we're going to put a little bit of acid on it. We're going to kill it away and stuff. It won't grow back or whatnot. And I was like, okay, we're going to sedate you. I went through the whole insurance. They green lighted it. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. So we get in there.
Hang on.
Good.
Did they give you the shot or did they give you an oral? Like,
shot.
Okay. Keep going.
So they shoot it up and they're like, you're good. You're going to be good. Just keep talking to us and you're going to fall asleep. So I fall asleep. Operation goes good. I'm in there. I wake up in the room. She's like, oh, you're awake or whatever. Graham comes in. I'm high school, early high school. And she's like, all right, let's get out of here. I'm in the bed and I'm like, I feel weird. Whatever. Get in the wheelchair because they wouldn't let you walk out. Wheelchairing it. And I'm like, there's something wrong. Graham, can you stop at this bathroom real quick? She's like, yeah, what's wrong? I was like, I think I shit myself. I, in fact, shit myself. I didn't know you wasn't supposed to eat. Oh, yeah. I went to Burger King and had McDonald's had fucking 4 quarter pounders or something. You know what I mean? So, and then that's bad enough. I clean myself up the best I can. You know what I mean? And we get home and I'm sitting there thinking, that was so embarrassing. Well, at least it's over with. Wait. When did it happen? Did it happen? Alrighty, here we go. He's down. Let me get the scalpel. And it just went on the operating table.
That's exactly when it happened.
And they were just sitting there like, no. And maybe that's why my toenail wasn't fully off, because they were like, yeah, get this motherfucker out. He stinks. You know what I mean? Or,
no.
Or was I in the waiting room with that nice nurse and I fucking let loose and she's like, oh my God.
No.
Operating table.
You probably got it on the operating table.
Yeah,
or when they transferred you from bed to bed.
Yeah, somewhere along the way, you definitely let loose.
Well, I know I shit myself because I didn't come in with shit in my pants. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is,
I'm so scared.
At any time before that, sorry, bro, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Well, no one said anything, or it wasn't either different.
No,
you know what I mean? They were
professional wise. We can't go, damn, you stink. You can't, we can't.
Put a little heads up, hey, just so you know you had an accident or something.
No.
Really?
No. We are not, you're not allowed to bring untold embarrassment to the patient.
That's just like how if you go into Walmart to get your oil checked and they notice something else wrong, they're not supposed to tell you.
Right. Well, then they become obligated.
Because they'll say
they're liable for...
Because the customer say you did it.
Yeah. Or you didn't tell them.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Or they'll tell you that you did tell them and it wasn't the full extent of whatever the issue was, and then it's like, oh well, you told me about this, but you didn't tell me about this, or this.
Legality issues.
Yeah, reduce that liability as much as possible.
But it grew back, you know what I mean? And they said they were going to put acid on it where it would kill the nail and it wouldn't go. So I in my head, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? That happens. He's like, hey, let's get this fucking done with. You know what I mean? And as they're doing it, they're like, God, he fucking stinks too much. Fuck that acid shit. Just get him out. Take him out.
Nah, they never do that. I mean, it's a good story.
I don't know what happened. I was sleeping.
Maybe you're just acid resistant. Have you tried any other acids?
No,
they just didn't get it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like a tree. Sometimes you cut down a tree and it just
grows back. I mean, I've never been in the operating room when they did it, but I mean, my ex-wife, she had her ingrown toenail removed, and they dug in that bad boy.
They cut down the whole side of it.
They cut
and then
all the way in. They peel that sucker out. They grab it by the root. They pull that sucker out. And some of the really good dudes, they got that little, looks like a little welder. They stick that sucker in there.
Cauterize it.
Yeah. They make sure that sucker don't grow back.
So I never had anything like that, but I did have a metal splinter in my finger for a good solid 4 years.
Man,
I didn't realize it at the time, but back in my Air Force days, working in a sheet metal fabrication shop and sanding down edges off of the sheet metal, and you get little metallic splinters, like aluminum splinters and stuff. Teeny tiny little fine filament, and apparently one of them got stuck down in my finger, and I thought I had gotten it, but apparently part of it had snapped off out of what I was pulling out of my finger and stayed in there. And all I knew was that for the longest time I kept having this it almost looked like a wart, or like a weird callus or blister that kept right there on that fingertip, and it was just there for years. And I would every couple of days I'd pick at it, or I would cut it and trim it down and everything, because it would start to bump up and over and shit. And eventually I'm like, I I gotta figure out I gotta get rid of this thing. And so I took my my multi-tool, and I took the knife out, and I just started cutting and carving and cutting and carving. At this point, I was getting about halfway into my finger, and it was still all just dead, callous skin, so it didn't feel anything, and I kept going until I felt pain, and I looked down in there, and sure enough, there's this tiny little black speck in there, and I got in there with the needle nose and pulled it out, and there was still a good, 1/8 of an inch long metal splinter that was in there. Pulled that out, carved all the rest of the little bit of dead skin out of there, bandaged it up real good, and haven't had a problem with it since.
I have a piece of graphite in my hand from a pencil.
Yeah.
Still, yeah. Someone went to jab at me with it, and my reflex to put my hand up stuck me with it. And when I did this, it broke it off, and it's still in there.
The school system I went to, it's not surprising. I had to do that. A friend, quote unquote, he would stab people. He'd just stab them. I'm on my arms here. I got 3 of them. On my chest right here, and it's just little black specks where
What is he stabbing you with?
A pencil.
He'd just be sitting there, and you'd be chilling.
And you just,
He'd just go, I remember one time he used to get made fun of by this other friend, and he turned around and got him right in the face with it. It was like,
Are we doing air quotes on friend here?
oh yeah.
Okay.
So he was a former classmate. There we go.
What?
But he was friends at the time.
How old again?
How old?
How old are you again?
29.
So this is a functioning person in society right now that is just let loose.
We assume.
Yeah, we assume.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, hell no.
Now he's upgraded to knives, and he's
yeah, probably
cutting
I
people.
was just picturing the robot from Futurama.
Yeah.
Was it the Stabby or Stabtron or whatever? You said
I
a
love
knife
my
built in.
stabbies. My favorite bot was Hedonism Bot. The bot that looked like a lounge chair.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite bot. Hedonism Bot. So why would they make a robot dedicated to hedonism?
Yeah,
I'll never know.
that might be the next Jeffrey Dahmer right there. You know what I mean? The other day, I kept saying on the phone, I was talking to my girl, and I was like, "Wait, is she some fat person?" I don't know if anyone knows what that's.
Silence of the Lambs. Come on, dude.
And she was like, "What the fuck is that off of?" And I was like, "Oh, and I just kept repeating it. And then I heard on the other end of the phone her looking it up. It played the thing, and I laughed so fucking hard. It's just how he talks. She's like, "Don't do that no more. That dude's creepy."
The dude was creepy.
Whole night word.
That movie left scars on people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched it, but I've seen enough to where I'm like, that's good. Freaky.
You picked the most diabolical quote of the movie, and you never watched the movie.
No.
Bruce.
Admonishment.
That's horrible. But you shouldn't describe something like that. But that wasn't horrible. I think him killing people would be more horrible than anything. He's just describing somebody.
No, you expect that from his character to be the killing of other people, but not the shit that comes out of his mouth.
Not true. Word. I love that.
He sat there in the mirror, just practiced the most evil shit this guy could say. You know the premise behind that guy, right?
That was Kill Bill, or that Kill Bill. Yeah. Fuck, that was Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, yeah. But you realize, okay, this guy was killing women, for pieces of their skin that he could wear as a bodysuit because he was transgender and he didn't know how to cope with it. So he was cutting people apart, or just basically he was cutting pieces of their skin off, and he was making a bodysuit to make himself look like a woman.
Jesus.
And you're saying some.
You just need to watch it.
You need to watch the movie, man.
You need to quit walking around saying that word.
Yeah, well,
at least know where he was.
At least know where it comes from.
Is he the one where they came into his apartment and he had a lampshade made out of their skin? He had a nipple belt.
Probably.
Look, you need to watch the movie.
You didn't answer my question.
Why?
I'm pretty sure it was Dahmer.
Was that Dahmer?
I'm pretty sure
they came in there and it was weird stuff, and I'm like, oh man, he has a mask and he has his lamp, which that's weird. But he had a nipple belt, and it was legit. Just take the areola off and stitch it together, a bunch of areolas into a belt, and that's all he had. He had a belt, and it was his belt. It was an areola belt.
Can't believe we're recording this.
This is good content.
I mean, this is content, I guess. Yeah.
To be fair, a overwhelming majority of successful podcasts are true crime podcasts and serial killer podcasts. Like it's,
trying to find you on Spotify. I found more true crime things.
I bet. I believe it.
Oh man, I love the little it's like a meme. And it's like, I'm scared, and it's like, what are you watching? And then it shows her watching something, and it's like her face was cut off, her ears were cut off, her foot was cut off. It's just, why are you watching this shit?
No wonder you can't fucking sleep.
Or
feel comfortable going anywhere in public. I was on my road trip back. I was stuck listening to terrestrial radio because I couldn't hook up my iPhone Bluetooth to the car radio, and I was listening to radio stations, and there was more advertisements for iHeartRadio and the podcasts that you can listen to on there than there was actual like regular commercials for other shit. And I'm like, I used to spend a lot of money to not ever hear commercials on anything. So now I'm getting, bombarded with ads and starting to see what everybody else is seeing nowadays. It's like, oh, okay, so this is what people are doing. And then there was people who have podcasts on iHeartRadio that were paying for the terrestrial radio to play an ad for their podcast on iHeartRadio. So there was I can't remember the name of the podcast specifically, but it was some true crime podcast. A couple of women that host the show, and they were talking about how they had 500 episodes and putting out an episode a week, and it took them 10 years to get to 500 episodes.
I know who that is, but I can't think of the name.
And so, so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it's like we do 3 a week, usually most weeks. And so I'm like, all right, we'll hit that in about 2.5 years. Get to our 500 episode mark.
We're dedicated.
We're already 30 episodes in, and we've only been doing this for a month and a half.
There's the one woman, Sabrina something. She does her makeup while she talks about them.
I think I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, but true crime stuff, very popular. So maybe we'll drive up viewership with this one. Talking
or
about
maybe pay.
Yes, the areola belt is really going to sell it.
I mean, you wouldn't buy it?
No.
Wait, I'd buy that.
Oh my god! You gonna do that shit all night? God.
Oh, well, we should maybe put the
honestly. Keep it up, because then my nemesis. Hello, nemesis.
What are you wearing?
Talking about areolas. It's not me. So you can get mad at me, but it's not me doing it.
Yeah, you're associated. Guilty by association.
Yeah, guilty by association.
Speaking of shout outs, hey Stephanie.
Hey Steffi.
Check. Say hi to Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Fawn, my dear. Hope you're doing well.
Hello, Fawn.
Who else? Anthony, keep up the comments. Great work.
Yes.
Die Hard was not a Christmas movie, brother.
Wait, Die Hard? Like the...
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. But we will get into that closer to Christmas time. Themed content.
Oh, yeah.
I got one. It's coming near the spooky season.
It is. It's October. Yeah, we're in spooky season. What you got?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That is both a Halloween and Christmas.
There we go.
It's Halloween / Christmas.
Yeah, that's both.
Well, there's some people that, and I agree, it's a little bit of both, but you got some people that are like, no, that's Christmas. And I'm like, it's a little bit of both. They're like, no. And I'm like, for sure.
I mean, it's literally a holiday movie, because technically there's Thanksgiving reference, there's Easter reference.
You got the Easter reference, you got the bunny rabbit in there. You do have Santa Claus. He is in there. Mm-hmm. He does make the overnight run for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever play the video game that they made?
Yeah, I played the video game.
No?
Yeah, they made a video game of it, and you run around as Jack Skellington, and you can get different costumes and stuff that give you different abilities. And
what?
It gives you powers.
Yeah.
Okay,
interesting.
You have the dog who substitutes as a Rudolph.
Zero,
yeah. He gets the red nose. They make it work. I mean,
it's a Christmas and Halloween.
It's a Christmas and a Halloween movie. It's
a Tim Burton film, is what it is. It's a little bit of everything.
It's even got a love story, mixture in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite musicals. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of dark, but it's a good one.
It's a little dark.
So, did you guys see the comparison that it's like the same characters from Corpse Bride.
I was just about to say, aren't they loosely?
I didn't like Corpse Bride that much.
I thought they were based off of each other. Not maybe based off each other, but they were very loosely kind of connected in a way. Because I was just about to say that.
I mean, they're both Tim Burton movies, if I remember correctly.
I do.
So, yeah,
he makes good movies. Tim Burton, you know.
I mean, I like it, but
they always.
The story itself. It was way too sad because literally she does not get what she wants. She gets the freedom. I mean, she finally gets to pass through the veil, but everybody's life is like almost destroyed based off of what happened to her.
Sound they
what
make.
about the lanternflies? Anyone in here have an issue with those?
Yes,
I've only seen
they're
like
everywhere.
2, so
I fucking love them.
You're insane.
They're
everywhere.
I've still only seen 2.
They're everywhere. I mean, absolutely everywhere.
I don't like those things because those things have they fly right up on you.
Because they don't know what the fuck's going on. They're the most adorably stupid insect around here.
They are really cool looking.
Because they have no clue what the hell they're doing.
They used to be evasive. You're supposed to kill on spot.
They are invasive.
Not anymore. Supposedly, now the animals are starting to kind of realize, oh, these can be eaten. And they are invasive, but they're getting to the point where it's not as bad. You don't have to kill on spot now.
Didn't they show up, though, because they were eating a plant that was invasive in the area?
Oh.
No, they came in on I believe it was a produce.
Chinese.
Yeah. And they're harmful because the way that they consume food, they damage the plant as they eat it.
And they were killing
And they're very fond of maple, and grapevine.
Yeah, they were killing all the indigenous maple trees.
Heaven forbid our grape crops here in Ohio.
There is actually a couple of vineyards.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Look at me looking stupid.
Yeah, they do, because back whenever I think I've helped plan like 3 or 4 different weddings, and so, you know, trying to find good locations and stuff.
So you found a couple of vineyards?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the one in particular, but it's a really nice place. It does like outdoor catered events and stuff. It's really pretty.
Interesting.
My inner romantic was like, yes.
But I like the lanternflies. I think they're incredibly adorably stupid.
They are.
I like them right up until they fly all over me and jump on my face and stuff. That bothers me. And of course, they get swatted to death, and I'm good after that. So I'm not really, you know.
This just sounds like a whole bunch of pro-bug propaganda.
Yeah, crisis averted. I mean,
we're doing our part.
Yeah, my inner helldiver is like, nope, fuck this.
Stomping on the bugs.
What is it called? It's not blasphemy, but
what?
I don't know.
Let's see. You're holding up the show.
The
what?
I don't know. You gotta hold up nothing.
Unpatriotism. Unpatriot.
Say something along those lines, but it's not.
It'll come to him probably after we leave.
Yeah.
He'll 3 o'clock. He'll raise up in the bed. Oh fuck!
He'll stir over for a couple hours.
The trick is you just got to do something completely unrelated, get your mind off of it, and it fills back in the background. And if you focus, the harder you focus on it, the more it just blanks out. And apparently, it's like a what's it called, like a social condition thing too. It's like when you start to think of a word and it blanks out on you, and you try to describe it to somebody else, and they blank out on it too, like yawning. It's like you see somebody doing it, and all of a sudden you're doing it, and so it's like this weird social thing that can get triggered into people to just blank on words. It's a wild thing.
Man, that's crazy, dude. I mean, I was like, can I ever imagine something like that happening? Oh no.
Well, I mean, how many times have we done it where it's like, oh, hey, what's the word for this? Oh, fuck, it's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't.
Nah, we all got ChatGPT or fact check. Wait, what's that mean?
Yeah, but not like while we're at work and can't pull out the phones, you know.
Everybody has. Half the time, people don't put their phones up at work.
Also, fucking, all right, so minor complaints.
Here we go.
From over the weekend. So, while we were driving, she was listening to Gilmore Girls. And
Gilmore Girls. What's that?
Is that
it's a show?
Is it?
It's a show.
I was gonna say, is it the 2 black dudes that dress up as women?
It's called Gilmore Girls. How do you get black dudes out of that?
What is that called, though?
You're thinking white chicks.
I'm thinking of white chicks.
2 very far ends of the spectrum.
actual ass crack, dude.
I've never watched her in anything, so I get confused.
Anyway,
if you're faking to be a woman, why are you going to call Steve and Daryl? You're going to be like the Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls. And so the dad on that show, Richard Gilmore, is I can't remember the actor's name, but I was trying to remember, like, why does that guy look familiar? Didn't he play a vampire on something? And sure enough, he played the one elder vampire on...
Dun, dun, dun.
This is good.
Come on, you gotta cross the finish line.
Carnival Boardwalk vampire movie in the 80s. Had the Frog
Lost
Brothers.
Boys?
Lost Boys. There we go. Yeah, he was the elder vampire in Lost Boys.
God, dude.
It just happens,
You
man. It's a
had to
sickness.
be drug across the finish line on that one.
But Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
So you remember
Okay.
the
The
older
elder
guy?
vampire. Yeah. Okay, I remember him.
Yeah, so it's him. He plays the dad in that movie. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, but my first thought wasn't he the dad on Richie Rich? And sure enough, yes, it's also the dad on the Richie Rich movie. So I was like, I got that right. But it was the thing that annoyed me was whenever I was asking that, trying to remember and figure it out, and I asked her if she knew, and she's like, yeah, I have no idea. Why don't you just Google it? I'm like, because that takes the fun out of it. I'm trying to, use the brain so it doesn't just slowly degrade over time, but I'm trying to fact check with my own files first.
The more I hear about this road trip, the more I do not want to hear about this road trip.
Like I said, it was just a couple of very specific things that kind of were upsetting for me. But overall, I made the most out of what was a very stressful and sleep-deprived time.
Anywho,
This is good.
to quote Pinky in the Brain, what are we going to do today, Brain?
I was going to tell travel stories, but now, fuck you guys.
Why is he
We've
done nothing?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
And try to stay on topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so travel stories. Anybody try flying anywhere recently?
Hell no. Government shutdown.
Well, okay, so hold on. Big Smoke, how many times have you flown places?
How many times? Every time I've deployed, which is at least 15 times over the course of 20 years.
You said you've been all over the world twice.
At least, yeah. Some of those trips were 14-hour trips.
I was going to say, what was your longest flight?
14 hours.
Yeah. Was that Hawaii, Australia?
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That was...
Haven't you seen
Three movies.
Did you go straight shot over the
Yeah,
Pacific?
right over the ocean.
Haven't you seen the cartoons where they dig into the earth and they come out over in Japan?
China?
Yeah.
China.
You didn't know.
China, dude. Not Japan.
Yeah, so you were
I was
digging a hole in
making a
China.
joke. I was making a joke toward...
It just didn't land. Buddy.
It
I'm sorry.
didn't land.
Yeah.
Because you guys wouldn't let it land. You're like fucking...
Beat it with a bat. You're right. Pull up.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
Like a North Korean fighter jet, man. I'm sorry. It just never even took off.
Kim Jong-il's going to watch this and be like, "This is bullshit!"
If Kim Jong-il watches it, it's going to be pretty impressive.
We're a big hit in North Korea.
Well, he's dead.
No, he's not. Is
Kim
he?
Jong-un is his son.
Oh, oops. Oh, yeah, he is dead then. Yeah, his dad's
I
dead.
wasn't going to say nothing. I was just going to let it go.
No, because they're going to blast me apart in the comments
They-
section.
They love you in the comments, man.
Do they really love me?
Yeah, they get on us about giving you so much shit.
Aw, do they really? Who?
Sometimes. I don't know. Anthony does.
Anthony definitely does.
Thank you, Anthony.
You said your nemesis and a couple of...
Yeah, my nemesis, she thinks we pick on Jolly a little too often. Here.
I'm sorry, Big Smoke's nemesis. You're my friend now. I'm sorry that I talked about the
Come on, dude.
nipple belt and taught to you like
I
this.
tell you, she's not your friend, dude.
She's my friend.
She's married to my boy, and I think she loves him. I think. But,
Man,
We're just airing other people's dirty laundry out here.
yeah, but she doesn't like guys. She doesn't like manly men. If you have your own opinion, especially in opposition to feminism, she hates you.
Some high testosterone, masculine type.
If she likes you, it's because she thinks you're weak.
That's all right. I have any testosterone.
You don't brag about it. That's not something to brag about.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, dude. You need
My
a
girl
little
would
more
agree,
than that.
probably.
You know,
We'll toughen you up.
Okay. No, but about the plane stuff. I've did 0 flights, but I want to know is what's with the airline food?
what do you mean? What about it? What about
He was just doing the bit of
It's
what's
like
with
the-
airline
it's like
food.
yeah, what's with airline food? All the whole comedic, they're up there. They don't know
It's
what
always
the
the
fuck
go-to trope of the bad stand-up comedian.
Oh, no, I know.
It's like, I just flew in from Albuquerque, and boy, are my arms tired.
No, thanks.
And that's the laugh. That's the laugh you would get.
And that's the laugh, right?
It's the easy audience, yeah.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah.
That's open mic night. No, screw that.
I love getting spoon-fed stuff. I'm like that little bird in the nest.
Always got his mouth open.
Always got my mouth open. Yeah. Wiggling around.
God.
Oh,
It just gets better.
It does. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, fuck that, man.
But so, traveling, flying.
But yeah, zero on my behalf.
I don't think I've ever actually had airline food. I've never been on a flight long enough.
Never been on an airline.
Nah, on the flight to Japan, the food was pretty good. I mean, we had 2 meals, actually. The flights that long had 3 movies, 2 meals, a sleep part where everybody had to turn off the light and stuff because it's just that freaking long.
There is actually an answer to the what's the deal with airline food, right? You guys know this one?
No, go ahead, shoot it out.
Yeah. So, when you're at altitude, your taste buds are less sensitive. You can't taste as well. So the reason why there's always that joke of bad airline food is because whenever you're flying that high, you can't actually taste the food. So they have to actually like over season airline food in order for you to actually taste something. And so most of the time, the most you're tasting is the seasoning and not
That's
the food
really
itself.
cool. Really.
Yeah. So
I like
that
to-
is what the deal is with
I
airline
like this
food.
beginning of it. Have you heard of this? Have you heard about this? The Jay Leno, whatever that is. Yeah, have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
I've never seen Jay Leno stand up.
I just know that part.
Not once.
And I know he's old.
I just know he owns a lot of cars.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it.
Yeah. He's all about his car.
Has he done like an actual stand-up special?
Couldn't tell you.
I mean, I know I used to
I
watch
don't
the
know.
show a lot. Him and Craig Ferguson.
I was just going to say,
Craig
I
Ferguson.
love Craig Ferguson. Yeah, I wouldn't care about the rest of them. I'd wait till 12 o'clock or 1.
11 or 12, something like that.
Yeah, and he'd come on, and I loved him. His little skeleton or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he ever did. He just did. I know he did stand up comedy, but I don't think he did anything like an hour special or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
he's gone around doing like club shows and,
he
comedy.
he did the circuit,
clubs.
but
He was
No.
the least funniest of them all.
I mean, he had some good content, especially like not on the show. Like some of the,
I've never seen him not on the show.
Yeah, so it's kind of like now Craig Ferguson. He did do a stand-up special. I think he's done a couple of stand-up specials. They're hilarious.
Are they? Yeah,
phenomenal.
Craig Ferguson's
it's-
absolutely hilarious.
that's the puppet guy, right?
Well, he has on the show. He has a like a talking skeleton.
yeah, just one
figure,
skeleton.
but
No, you're thinking of
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
Oh, I think it jumped
Whatever
over.
happened to Jeff Dunham?
I don't know.
He put a special out a couple years
Whatever
back.
whatever
and,
rock he went under, he could just stay there. He is not funny whatsoever.
Really? I thought
No,
that-
we've talked about this before. He's not funny whatsoever.
I've never. I've seen like pieces of his show, but I've never seen any. I've never sat down and watched his entire show. But
Mm-mm.
I do remember something about a terrorist skeleton or something.
Yeah,
like
Alchemy of the Dead Terrorist.
Silence, I kill you. That is.
that. Yeah.
I still remember the
and
fucking
the
song.
grumpy old man.
That's Walter.
Yeah.
The old few of the parts of the old man is funny. I will say that at least.
Yeah. Like,
You never go to prison. Come here, puppet boy, and make your daddy talk.
yeah. So I'm like,
That's
yeah,
funny.
Like I said, I've only seen parts of it, but I've never seen his entire show. I like. Yeah, I don't know. That's not my kind of humor.
That's
I
fair.
would die on the hill. I didn't care for him
Really?
at all.
I'll die with you. I do not.
Well, you just got done saying that some of the bits of the old man were funny. Pick a side.
I don't. I don't.
I
like
don't
him.
find any. I never found any of it funny.
The old man. I mean, two parts of the old man's funny. That's about it. I'm more of a Cat William, Pimp Chronicles. Shout out to Cat. What's going on, brother?
All right. Well, for the record, for like the long-lasting into perpetual or into perpetuity record, I always found Jeff Dunham funny. I mean, my parents saw him when very, very early on, back in like the early 2000s. I want to say it was like late 90s, early 2000s, and so we grew up hearing the stories about it. And then all of a sudden, he put out a special on Comedy Central that we saw.
He's that old.
He's older.
Doing comedy, not older age wise, but I meant comedy wise. He's been doing it that long.
Yeah, and yeah, so I grew up hearing stories about him. Finally saw the Comedy Central special growing up, and then ever since then, little side projects that he did. He was in. Was it Delta Farce? I think it was the Larry the Cable Guy parody.
My father's side, the Greens, they don't like, or they like Jeff Dunham. They love him.
Nah,
is that why you don't like it?
I don't like it because he's stupid, but I also don't like that because I have to watch it every time I go over there.
Nah, Richard Pryor, Flip Wilson, Red Fox, of course Eddie Murphy. Dan Aykroyd.
And I was going to say, I was counting to see how long it would take you to get to a white comedian. It was.
Hey, look, man, support the black actors. Support them. What's wrong with you?
Ron White, Cat Williams, and there's another black dude that we said his name the other day offhand, and I was like, "Oh, that's the guy that I was trying to talk about." He always pretends to be a crackhead. His lips are all chapped up.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. He is so funny. Oh. He's always on the Saturday or the NFA or NFL or not the NFL because it's football, but
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
what is that? What is that? Where they do the little skits?
SNL.
SNL.
You're welcome.
Was he on SNL?
I said fucking NFL. What is wrong with me?
God, I don't know.
I gotta fact check this now because I don't remember Dave Chappelle ever being on Saturday Night Live.
Can you show me a picture and make sure I'm talking about the right guy?
He did the opening. Yeah, he was on Saturday Night Live. He did open stand up for Saturday Night Live.
He also was in a few skits, I do believe. Will Ferrell. I like Will Ferrell, but I don't think he's not a comedian, but he is.
I can't fucking stand Will Ferrell.
My mom's the same way.
I loved him in Elf. I loved him in Talladega Nights.
Oh my god,
that's the exact reason why is Talladega Nights.
You didn't like it in Talladega?
No, the only movie that I find him tolerable in was Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Really?
That parodied film.
How did you get out of the dinosaur?
Oh yeah, I love that. That is a lot of people haven't seen that, and that is absolutely a wonderful fucking movie. I love it. It's so tolerable. Funny.
What about Wedding Crashers?
No.
Mom, the main love. He's so fucking Ron Burgundy off
Old School.
Nope.
God. Okay.
What was that one kind of serious one that he did where he was like a character that was being written? Like he could hear the narration of the author as his life was being written about, so he knew what was about to happen. And
was that him?
Huh?
Was that him?
Yeah.
It wasn't Jim Carrey.
Hang on, Dave.
I don't feel like it was him.
I think, I want to substitute for Jim Carrey on that one.
But yeah, Anchorman, I think is my favorite movie from him.
Phenomenal.
What is that? The one dude says he gets a clothes out and he's like, here he goes. And he's like, this one here?
Stranger Than Fiction. That's
Nah, I didn't watch that.
Nope.
Zoolander?
Nope.
Okay, did you like Ben Stiller in Zoolander?
No. I watched that movie.
You didn't like the fact that he was really, really, really good looking? Come on, dude, that shit was hilarious.
But the part off the Anchorman, he's like, gets clones out, and he's like, this one right here works 60% of the time, all the time.
I look.
Like, I can see people's appeal to him. I just can't. I can't stand him.
Oh, my mother hates him.
I get it. But, I mean...
Oh, he's so funny.
I get it because his type of comedy is just like too in your face, I guess.
Oh,
it's so that in like, don't get me wrong, some people come off as the asshole, but he comes off as the asshole.
You think he's not acting? That's just
He might be an asshole. There's a lot of actors that you don't know.
Yes.
Who's the guy from Groundhog Day? Or sorry, the
Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray. Bill Murray is a notorious fucking asshole. Absolutely wretched to work with.
Yeah, that's probably why he got replaced on Charlie's Angels.
Absolutely.
That was so bad is that they had to replace him with the black guy that they also called. So, it's a stupid movie.
There's 3 actors. There's Will Ferrell, the dude that played with him on Talladega Nights and Step Brothers. What's his name?
I have no idea.
He's less funny than the 3. I can't remember his name.
He just seems like the buddy that he always gets invited on to the movie.
Yeah.
Because he's a buddy.
He's
John
right.
C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly. And then there's the dude off of Journey to the Center of the Earth. The dude with the Indian tattoo on his fucking...
You talked about that phenomenon of when you have to recall something.
Yeah, no, I was never I'm loving how much it's like
he's
really
on,
kicking in right now.
He's on, I about said American Pie, good lord. He's on Pineapple Express.
James Franco?
No. He's a good one too, but he's not the one I'm referring to.
I don't like James Franco.
Not Seth Rogen.
I can't
Seth Rogen's fucking funny
Get
too.
Get your foot off my cord.
That was a little disturbing. He was twiddling it like a girl with
I just opened my eyes and seen that. I was like, why do I feel my headphones moving?
My foot got curious.
The boy genius over here.
I can't help it, man. It's like I gotta have tactile sensation, just like with my hands. It's I gotta fiddle with something. You know? So,
fucking boy cavalier in the corner.
Yeah, boy cavalier. I saw the boy genius over there, and then he touched the little skirt of the table.
Seth Rogen, is that who you're talking about?
No. He
Who
is
else
funny
in
though.
Pineapple Express.
The dude that has a cast on his arm. He's the one that sells the drugs.
Yeah.
He ends up trying to beat up.
Yeah, it's there and it's gone.
I know it, but he's another funny one. He says some funny ass shit. He plays off of one. It's a series.
Damn, I just want to point out that this tangent started over you making a comment of what's the deal with airline food?
Now we're talking about comedians.
Yeah.
That was a funny joke.
Talk about Danny McBride.
It's got to be Danny McBride.
Can I see a picture?
Oh my god.
I'm a visual learner. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's funny as fuck. That Journey to the Center of the... There's one where... What is the new... Okay, the dude that plays off the... Just keep doing this. I just don't... I don't know in general. You can't blame the phenomenon on me because I don't know anything. So for me to say that means nothing. The dude that played off of the Fallout, the Ghoul series.
Goggins.
He's in so much... Yes. He's in so much shit now. I see him on commercials all the time now.
Walter Goggins?
It's a series with him.
Yeah.
It's a series with him and... The guy who
Walter Goggins. Something Jules. Something Family Jules. What?
Yeah, where he's like, Gibby, I just fucking hate you. Or he's like talking to the Asian woman. He's like, every time I fucking look at you, I lose my appetite.
Nah, Walter Goggins, I like him simply because he's a typecast character. He just kind of plays like...
It was different. No, I know what you're talking about. Family Jules is really fucking funny. No, it's a different one where he plays on there with him. They do play on there together, too. No, I've never watched Family Jewels. It is so close to getting watched. It is so fucking funny. I ain't asking for the world here. I just want $2 million and an ounce of cocaine.
Goggins,
that's right. Walter Goggins. I mean, like David Goggins.
No, David Goggins is the
athlete, the ex-SEAL guy. Yeah, that dude.
Would you call him an athlete, or would you call it like he's basically just an influencer at this point? He's done so much to try to pin one title on him. I mean, I suppose athlete is kind of efficiently, incorporates all of the.
Nah, he's like a life coach.
Yeah, I would say that. I feel like that might be a little bit closer.
I mean, you invite this guy into your house, and basically he comes in and says, "Okay, we're going to sit in the sauna for like 9 hours. We're going to sweat all the poison.
We're going to go for a 14-hour run."
Yeah. He comes in. I mean, you're sleeping. He comes in at 3 a.m. Hey, you're going to get up. We're going to run like 8 miles today. Like, what? I mean, there's that one CEO of a company.
The Righteous Gemstones. Sorry.
That's the guy who was like, he was the owner of a company, and he hired Goggins for like 30 days or something like that. And the guy's doing a freaking like meeting, and Goggins comes in, okay, let's do 100 push-ups like right. And he goes like, right now? He goes, right now. And he's just sitting there, he's doing the meeting, and he's doing 100 push-ups. And then at the end of the 30 days, Goggins just disappears and goes, thanks for the time. He doesn't even say goodbye. He has like a note, some white note that he puts right next to his bed. He didn't hear the guy come in or go. I mean, that's some scary crap. I wouldn't want to.
It is Righteous Gemstones, but that's not the one I'm thinking. It's a series.
That is a series.
You said it before you started talking, and I was still thinking about it.
I love the way he used to go, sorry to interrupt. And he takes
I still do that. What do you mean when I used to do that?
And now he just like says something, and then we wait to see you finish it. Totally says something else.
Oh wait, are you talking about that one where they're vice principals or something like that at school?
The fuck are you talking about?
These two are on a different tangent. I don't know what the hell
we're on a different planet.
Did you see the I think it was a Family Guy skit with David Goggins, and they like land on Mars. And first steps on Mars, and then Walter Goggins goes, or not Walter, David Goggins is just running shirtless on Mars, man. Like, you gotta wake up early like me. Get here first. Woo! Run to Saturn. Run the rings of Saturn.
There's no freaking way I'd ever want to leave the planet.
What?
No,
Really?
No. Think about
Shame.
it. Think about it. Think about it. Everybody who's ever went to the new land or the new area or the settlers for the new world, the first batch usually dies off rather graphically.
They do. I just watched a YouTube thing on like the new colonists and everything else. It's the ship ride over. They fall off like flies. You get there.
Before they figured out that you could use lemon juice to solve the scurvy problem.
Oh my!
Everybody was dying of scurvy.
Yeah,
you couldn't eat the fish in the major Atlantic area because
Madagascar.
What about it?
That they were settling that, and it was talking about pirates and stuff, like how it became a kind of like a quote unquote pirate haven. And they got there, they didn't know it was toward the end of the wet season, so the crops were good for a little bit, and then they fucking die off, and they're like, "Oh, it's winter. We got nothing to eat. Oh, we're gonna start dying." You know what I mean? And they die off. Yeah, it's horrible.
So I wouldn't want to be on the first ship off, but I would definitely like to be on like the second or third. Also, I was right. Vice Principals was the name. The other one.
Is that the one? Yeah, they do like a fighting. They do a fighting scene. Yes, yeah, that's it.
I love it.
They're not.
He's
really doing what we're doing. They're just.
He's like, "Fuck you."
I'm still waiting for the caffeine to kick in, man. I just drove for like 12, 14 hours straight.
You can miss me with that shit because you chose to do that shit.
I'm here.
I mean, he's kind of at a point, yeah.
The crazy thing is, I got sleep. Like we drove 19 hours straight throughout, and then I got a hotel room, and I slept for 10 hours in a very nice, comfy bed.
What the fuck are you complaining for?
It was a lot. Like I was cramped up in the driver's seat driving.
You chose that.
What is it, a Volkswagen?
I'm not gonna so bitch about it.
No, what is it, a Volkswagen?
What? I was driving?
I agree, 100%.
No, I didn't drive my car.
Oh, okay. I was like, how tight is it? You were like this.
Because the car was loaded up with like furniture and shit. So like even the passenger seat was all full up with stuff. So like the seat was slid forward, and I'm like all cramped up in it. And
turn your light off.
Yeah, your flashlight's on. You're blinding us.
How did that even happen?
Big smoke.
I don't know.
Swipe down from the top, and there should be a flashlight icon.
Look, I don't
big
want
flashlight's still on.
I know.
Big smoke right there.
You know,
turn the flashlight.
Really
turn the flashlight off.
I can fucking say
And then explain what happened.
And it's very fitting given that you're wearing a Jurassic Park shirt, Jolly.
Oh, no.
Turn the light off.
Turn the light off.
I don't know
turn
why.
the light off. Turn the light off.
I gotta watch that movie again. It's been too long.
What?
I know.
Do you know that scene?
I've watched it recently, but it's been like a year or two, I want to say. And I usually like to run the time of like the anniversary.
That scene when they're doing the flashlight and it comes through the top of the fucking glass thing. You ever noticed how it looks like it gets hits in there pretty fucking hard?
Yeah.
That's because it fucked
fell.
up.
Yeah.
It fucked up because it was raining so much. They had the studio rain or whatever was going.
Mhm.
It weighed down the whatever they were using, the foam on that fucking dinosaur. So when it flew in like that, it ended up injuring.
Remember
him.
that was the full size prop that they used,
Yeah.
which means it was a fully animatronic giant fucking.
Yeah, and they were
head.
just supposed to drop it in nice and easy. The roof was supposed to cave in nice and no, it like flew in there real heavy because the rain was heavy on it.
Also,
and
I'm pretty sure that prop like killed like a couple of people or almost killed somebody.
No, it seriously injured a couple of people.
I think it injured the little kids. Nothing crazy, but I mean, it did hurt them a little bit.
It wasn't even-
because I don't think it was supposed to come through the glass.
It wasn't supposed to break the way that it did.
It was supposed to bring the whole pane down, not snap the pane in half like it did. In
But depending on which theatrical released version you have on VHS, you can actually see the animatronic shake. Because when they would douse it with the water, it would fuck with the animatronic and it would just shake constantly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that I know.
Oh
It's
yeah, me
sad.
too. A lot of shit like Lord of the Rings when he kicks the helmet,
Breaks his
it
toe.
breaks his fucking
Yeah.
toe. Breaks his fucking toe.
Yeah, that scream was pretty authentic.
That really was. Yeah, that made sense. It added into it.
My mind immediately flashed to that meme from A Good Place. Where it's like, yeah, the time knife, we've all seen it. the Aragorn broke his toe fact, we all know that one.
Django Unchained when he's sitting there in what is that?
Yeah,
Hillbilly
Leonardo
Ranch,
DiCaprio
whatever.
cut
He
his hand.
smacks
and
that
he was-
fucking thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
keeps it going. The Stormtrooper.
What's a unique one that you don't know about?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah,
Hit
they
the
left
bell.
that.
The Star Wars one, yeah, where he fucking smacks his head on that fucking door. Stormtrooper.
Oh my god.
I like the memes where it shows Ben Kenobi and he's like, only stormtrooper blasters bolts are this accurate. And then it shows them shooting and they're like, shooting everything but what they're supposed to be fucking in.
I'm not even touching these ones.
Why?
I'm putting the bar too low.
No, hey.
Seriously.
I don't know a good one.
People like, comment, and subscribe. We really do need you.
Do you remember that time that dude thought it was fake cocaine and it was real cocaine and he actually did it and died?
What the
Can
fuck
we have more
about?
context
Do you
behind
remember
that?
Yeah.
Like on the movie set?
Yeah, right on the movie set. It was supposed to be fake cocaine. I
Again,
just
can
made
we
that
have
up.
more-
I just made that up because all these dickheads were like, I'm putting the bar too low, so I was going to make one up.
No. You're putting the bar too low on the Star Wars things about the blaster bolts being precise, and then it shows the stormtroopers missing. That's what I'm talking
No,
about.
Tech, you hurt my feelings already, so it's done with.
Well, good.
I'm like an elephant. I'll hold a grudge forever.
See, this is why I like our warm up Wednesdays because we just get all
now
the
I feel
shakes
bad
out
because I
and
forgot
everything
you did give me cards, so now I can't be. I'm so sorry.
I got you cards and food. The fuck are you talking about?
So he fed you. He fed your habits.
Yeah.
You're looking good tonight. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Please.
this episode is a freaking wreck.
No, it ain't. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, the thumbnail art on this one is just going to be a completely derailed train. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
That
There's
or
4 panels of derailed trains from
just
four
do,
different camera angles.
just do us run around the office. Papers are flying everywhere. Fucking pandemonium.
I'll figure something out. Now that there's 4 of us, now I
You're
can do
coming
like one
through
of
the
us
door.
each
You're
with
coming
the
through the door
pain
like, what
to
the
do a
fuck's
different
going
scene.
on?
Yeah, somebody switched the freaking decaf with the real coffee, and things just went sideways.
Oh my god, the scene from Community where Danny Glover, or not Danny Glover,
Donald Glover,
Donald Glover, thank you.
where he walks in.
Yeah, he
and
walks
it's
with
on
the
fire.
pizzas and everything's on fire and somebody's shot and bleeding and like, it's
What is
pandemonium.
this?
The TV show Community?
I don't know what he's
It was
talking
like a
about.
community college campus.
Look, Donald Glover. Is that the same actor that does Atlanta?
It's Childish Gambino.
Yeah, that's the guy. He does Atlanta.
Yeah.
Is that the dude that's our president right now?
what?
The fuck?
Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, different people. That was for
Holy
the
shit.
whoa. For the context of the audience, that was a
Okay. To the
A
people
joke that none of the
listening,
guys in the room got. I'm like, what the fuck?
well, to the people listening, his expression and the way that he presented that looked 100% serious.
100% deadpan. Well done.
Nah,
Yes.
I approve.
That's years of actually not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about.
He's got to look down.
His bones.
His face defaults to that permanently confused face.
Yeah. Huh? What?
He's got the automatic. Can I laugh at that? Look, come on.
Oh.
What's
He
going
doesn't
on?
have laugh lines and crow's feet. He just
Yeah.
has confused squint lines.
So are we still on travel?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Anything you want. Fuck. Just
What-
throw
No,
something.
no.
we gotta travel far to fetch back topic.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking a trek into
Far out in the
Mordor.
left field here.
this episode's crazy. You know, did you have a good shit today?
No,
Okay.
actually, I haven't
No.
been home
People are
yet.
gonna think that we
I
got
gotta-
like stoned or drunk before we got started.
Yeah,
This
this
is
was
just-
it. As you were saying, I'm so sorry, Tech.
What?
You were saying
you were gonna
yeah.
bring us back on topic.
Well, yeah,
Save
I
us,
figured we were
please.
going around. Jolly said he's never traveled through plane, and we
Yeah,
were on plane
no.
topic.
Right. So
So I was waiting for you, Chief.
No, and I
me? No. It's,
Tech,
Tech, have you-
Tech, just take it from here, man. This is a sinking ship already. Just
No,
try to.
we ain't even gotten to the boats part of
Yeah.
travel yet.
I have flown 3 times.
There we
Okay.
go.
1 layover, if you want to count that.
like a bad one? Like
No, it was kind of weird. We layovered in Georgia on the way to South Carolina.
okay.
It was the weirdest experience.
Might as well just walked over.
And then after that, I had actually rode a bus all the way from South Carolina back up to here.
That was my second thing. I was gonna say.
As I don't know if you knew that, Chief, or not.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember you
Yeah,
talking
that
about a
was
bus
me. That was me coming home.
because I know JB did a lot of busing back and forth with the
Yeah.
army, and that was
Yeah,
greyhounds
that's how
everywhere.
that's how they sent me home. Was in a Greyhound.
but couldn't even
14
fly out.
hours.
That's the core for you. It's over there eating a fucking
Did you hear his?
couple
Did you?
pounds of
I heard a.
fucking. It's over there eating carrot cake. Is that what that is?
I'm listening.
Yeah, he's good.
Has anybody else driven a bus?
I've never driven a bus, but
not driven a bus. Yeah, rode on the bus.
I rode on a school bus for like 12
I rode
years,
on a spooky bus. I think we all have.
I've not done any kind of distance travel on a
my
train.
pap drove on a train a few times. Going, I want to do that. He says that's a beautiful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I just like blacked out for a quarter of a second. You first start asking on a bus, and then all of a sudden you're talking about a train.
He's just on public transport.
Well,
okay,
I was letting everybody else finish before I went on my tangent to see if they wanted to comment on the bus.
Make sure I didn't miss something.
No,
and just buses, trains.
And as I said, he has
automobiles.
Yeah.
Chief has an excuse because he was driving all the time. This is just me right out the box. This is unaltered me.
Yeah. I normally gotta play nerd wrangler over here and just keep everybody in line.
You've been doing a piss poor job at that.
Yeah, you've been in.
You've been assisting in it.
So yeah, you've been.
Today's just bad. Like I said, the caffeine has not gotten in.
He's been in the nerd pasture with us bucking and romping.
Yeah, you sucked tonight.
I haven't defragged yet. I'm getting.
What is that? Degoss too? You got to degoss the old.
What
the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying a lot tonight about you. There,
Isn't it like static
what
removal?
Are you talking about?
Yeah, see, he knows what I'm talking about. Everybody naysayers.
It's like you two are sharing the same brain. That's the fuck why.
Yeah, degaussing is removing an electric field. He's right. It's like scrubbing something.
There is a clear connection going on this way.
I know.
I got you, Jolly.
Yeah, he's the only one who does. You guys are crazy tonight.
I told you I speak Jolly.
So what else are we going on with travel?
Okay, so have you guys ever done? So you have not ridden on a train. You've
no,
never
my
ridden on a
did.
train.
He says it's beautiful. I want to so bad. I'm getting maybe next year. Might go somewhere.
Big Smoke, I know you talk all the time about Japan's metro system that they got it on point out there. But what about Europe, though? I know you've been to a couple of European countries, and
I've taken a train from Europe through Austria.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
yeah. They check your passports at the border. The conductor always it's like one big smooth ass ride.
Could you hop on one train and just ride
one
through?
Train and take one trip, but they do check every single body that goes through there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the scenery it's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Japan, those suckers are going so freaking fast. It's scary when you look out the window. And
that's
see
not
how
a
fast
train to me.
All the bullet trains and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it is a train, and don't get me wrong. Like in that, but a train to me is like.
It's the old steam locomotives.
I was going to say the old steam locomotives makes me sound stupid, but like I don't know. If I'm going on a train, I don't want to go for speed. If I'm going for speed, I just get in my fucking car and go. You know what I mean? I want to be nice. I want to take.
You can't drive fast in a lot of areas of Japan. It's
just too congested. But
you know what I mean?
I'm talking like literally.
Like a subway, that's a train.
800 miles and you're doing it.
But I think of a train, I'm thinking of a nice, relatively slow, going into the backwoods, just, where the tracks are.
This ain't no old Western motherfucker. I mean, we're talking about traveling, getting somewhere.
I mean, even the newer diesel engines they use in, or have been using for since the 50s, 60s, something like that. I mean, those can reach up to some speeds out in the open, but a lot of times we're seeing them in town.
But our track system around here is so messed up because instead of doing long distances in a relatively straight line, we got all these weird curves and dips and dives and stuff.
It's almost like our country has terrain features.
We don't
have to build around.
Well, we were doing what was cheapest and fastest in order to get through the terrain rather than taking the time to just blast through the area or excavate the area so it goes straighter.
Well, that being said, though, some of the greatest feats of civil engineering that I've ever seen are some of the the tunnel systems and stuff that they've built for railroads getting through the Rocky Mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they blasted their way through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but see, we don't do feats of engineering like that now. I mean, we do on the lower side.
We're building cities and bigger cities.
In my head, more of our tracks are dedicated to logistics, which that's every place. But I mean, I feel like there's not many trains here, which I'm not looking up going where's all the trains you can get on and be a passenger.
We used to have a Grand Central Station here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
Well, that's why I said used to.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
that makes sense.
We got away from that kind of mass transit. I mean,
it's more logistics now.
I mean, in its heyday, well, even now, really, New York City has an incredible metro system. I mean, it's just full of all kinds of people who'll kill you down there.
Are we talking about the subways that aren't actual trains?
Well,
they're people hauling trains.
People haul trains.
people hauling trains.
Yeah.
The trains are doing the people hauling.
We don't speak about those trains.
Go on, get your Shelby. Just get. Move that Shelby. This gold ain't gonna run.
No, I think Chief got exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, I did.
Oh Christ!
And
we've gone quite a few episodes without any fascist regime,
and that's not
and
going toward any creed or anything like that. They had the Chinese doing it. They had the Irish doing it. There could be a bunch of Irish under there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let me think of an accent.
How was it going to get done?
It's like we made trains just to pack people into. Sounds awful. We've done it with everything that we've ever used. Any kind of vehicle, we've always just packed bodies into them. Fuck, horse-drawn wagons.
Dude, you go on one road trip, you come back severely impaired.
You know what it
got
is?
jet lag.
The fucking Indiana drivers, man. I swear.
It's wild. Coming back from Wisconsin, they're wild.
Yeah, Wisconsin's pretty bad too, but Wisconsin's a lot of like wide open roadways. Yeah. Indiana's a lot of highways and shit, and very aggressive drivers.
Aggressive.
Holy fuck. Like, I thought we were bad in Ohio, man, but it's...
No.
I was afraid for my life a couple of times. It was bad.
Never let this boy go out anymore, man, because he comes back, he's
on his own.
No. If I go out, I'm driving and leading the convoy.
Why didn't you do it this time?
Because I was following somebody who said that they knew where they were going.
You were following a woman's orders. You weren't being a man, baby.
Wait, hold on. Was you following a woman driver?
Yes.
Well, there's your problem. There's your
Should have been leading the way, baby.
Love your staff. Love your fun.
Need to be a man. Let him hang. Let him dangle.
Good, baby. Get behind me, baby. You know what the fuck you're doing.
Why are you in front of me? You ain't a man.
Get behind me, baby. We're about to haul ass.
You appear to be going a little slow.
And then I wonder why I'm always in the doghouse. Talk to her like that. She's like, we're not talking the rest of the night. I'm like, you're so quiet tonight. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
Good job.
I will say that there was a couple of points on the trip that it was... I got
Good job.
We're traveling. There's a couple of points on the trip where I was able to get out on my own because it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop at this quick rest stop. You go on ahead, we'll catch up. I'm like, all right, cool. Set the cruise control and just chill, going like 65, 70, just a couple miles an hour under the speed limit. Just cruising, and it was so nice and peaceful. I just keep a steady speed, and everything's awesome. And then they catch up, and it's just lane change, speed change, slow down, then speed up, and then fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Sounds like you caused all your own headache.
It's fine.
And then he does that, right? He goes after all that. He goes, but it's fine. It's cool. I'm cool. It's all right.
Yeah, I survived. I got back alive, and everybody's cool.
I don't know. Your sanity seems like
it
took a hit, sure, but like it's.
I don't mean any aspect of us just being all over the place on this episode. That's all.
It's like a workout, right? You gotta work the muscle to exhaustion, and then it builds back up.
You're not.
That's not what this is.
You're not physically exhausted. You're mentally exhausted.
Yeah, my brain muscles are in recovery right now.
No, mentally you got knocked the fuck out. That's what it is.
I didn't get knocked out. I got back.
You got beat all about the head and face. Yeah. That's what you could.
It was the whole body. It really was, because like my ankle was sore.
Big smoke. What the fuck? The ankle is your brain's in your ankle.
You are not here today. Body. You are not here today.
I feel like I'm just not being heard.
Is your ankle being heard?
We're here. Being heard.
You said I got knocked out, beat about the head and face. Yeah. I said it was more like my whole body, because my ankle hurts, my knee hurts from all the fucking
gassing and breaking. Okay, that's what I was about to ask.
Because you went out when you should have stayed your ass home.
Yeah, but I was doing a kind and generous act.
Hey, Tech, can I have that burrito?
What?
No. That's my emergency taco.
That's where my blood sugar goes down. I need a nibble.
Go get a cookie.
That's not mine. They're all yours. I got 3 each. One type each. 3 of them for each of you. No, the ones just for you.
Go eat a cookie. Your woman made them. Go eat a cookie.
I got like 100 at home. No, I ate like 50 before I came here. I don't feel good.
They're really good cookies.
So you don't.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jelly Green's woman. A fantastic baker. I don't know if she listens to the podcast.
I don't know if I can get out of my spot.
Slightly does.
Cool. Then you can do a little more traveling, and this time you can be in charge.
And here soon, I'll have a camper.
If
Be able to do like caravanning type stuff.
If you need
that
help,
would be a lot of fun. Have you guys ever
know
done that?
you talked to me about that. No, I have not. But what you were talking,
These
I'm
are very
excited.
good.
The cookies are very
thank
good.
you. She'll love to hear that. I'm already in the doghouse. But
For what?
Who knows? Probably the nipple belt comment's gonna.
How are you always in the freaking doghouse?
I'm not always in the doghouse, honestly. I usually just
consistently in the doghouse.
I was really good today. I was really nice to her today. No, I'm not really in the doghouse. I just say things to perturb her. Like, I think today I kept going, wait.
You know, he used a big word that he used it correctly. I'm proud of you on that one. Said it right. Used it in the right context.
Okay, but as I was saying, she's an alright cook. She's a salt her shit up more. But now, since the doctor, she ever heard the doctor going, you need to watch his salt intake. His sodium's off the fucking charts. Now I legit have to fight for salt. Like, I have to be like, what's that over there? My shit with salt because she doesn't fucking let me. She's a phenomenal baker. She really is. She can, and she used to sell them like that. She even mean to, but people kept saying like, "Can you make some more of them? We'll pay for them." So she wants to get back into it and stuff. So if you want to order some, she can make any. I was just showing him cinnamon toast crunch with like cinnamon toast crunches on top, and then
like a cinnamon roll.
No, like a cookie. With the cinnamon toast crunch, the cinnamon dust, and then he had actual cereal on top. And then fruity pebble ones, and the cookies were just multiple different colors.
But there's like a cinnamon roll made like a cupcake with the heavy icing on top, like it's a bowl of cereal with milk, but it's the icing milk.
Oh, that would be really cool.
With the pieces of the cinnamon. Yeah, that'd be really fun. That'd be fire.
But she makes all kind of shit. She loves doing that, and she has all kind of ideas. The German macadamia, that was just her.
I'm having a phenomenal time because all I'm watching is Big Smoke.
Big Smoke, are you all right, man? You worried about the lack of professional conduct on this episode? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I don't know.
It's a warm up. It's a warm up episode.
I've seen the comments, and they said I need to talk more, and I'm taking my opportunity to talk more.
Yeah.
I mean, you did it.
It's a
this is why I'm quiet. This is why I'm quiet because this is me.
I'm sitting there going, okay, look, you're right. There have been various, critiques about you sitting there and being in the dark hole, the freaking.
I'm just aura farming. That's all I'm doing. I'm just aura farming.
Whatever. And now you two's been sharing the same brain half this entire podcast.
I know what it is. It's because we're
what?
Because we all have a lot of like either ADHD heavy or symptoms of, and tend to multitask, including conversations. And you're very on task, on point, and you can't stick to any one point long enough to get your 2 cents in on it. Because
I'm sitting there.
By the time you're about to talk, we jump track.
That's not what's bothering me. What's bothering me is that multitask or not, or multi, points or not, you guys are more of that than you usually are. I would say that you're high off something, but we haven't really done anything except eat tacos.
It's the lunar alignment. It's Sagittarius.
Mercury's in retrograde.
We're not even in a crescent moon.
We're in what is that, retrospect or whatever that is?
No,
retrograde.
Retrograde, dude. I don't know what the fuck. I don't subscribe to that.
Sometimes Uranus goes into retrograde as well. I know it sounds funny, but legitimately, I'm not making a joke. I swear to God, that is something that happens. Do you know what retrograde?
Like prolapsing.
It sounds hilarious, but it's not. Hey.
Oh God.
But it's an actual phenomenon. Do you know what going into retrograde means?
No. I use words all the time that I don't know what they mean.
So, I'm gonna paraphrase it a little bit, but it's like basically. It looks like Mercury is rotating and orbiting a certain way in our sky based off of our orbit and its orbit. And there are times where it lines up just right to where it looks like its orbit reverses because we're spinning faster than its orbit.
Oh, okay.
And that's it happens a couple of times a year for like a month, I want to say ish, give or take.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. It looks like from our perspective that Mercury's
I know
orbit
women use
has
that.
reversed.
You wouldn't be able to see it without a telescope, is what he's saying.
I know.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
women use that as an excuse to be bitches. You know what I mean? I know they're like, I'm being an asshole because Mercury's in retrograde right now, and I really don't like what you're doing today.
Well, Big Smoke's nemesis already hates you again, so calling women
Nah,
bitches.
she hates me.
They pick on me. They're really bad, and I'm just trying to speak.
And I can tell you right
they?
Us.
When do I pick on him?
You wouldn't give me your burrito.
It's not a burrito. I don't have a burrito to give you.
You wouldn't give me that.
It's a taco.
Talker. You wouldn't give me that.
I gave you candy.
Oh, you did. I keep forgetting what you do for me. I really did.
See my point. Plus, you have food over there.
He's trying real hard to bribe you all the time, and just
holy shit.
Then you hear the back.
I'm not imagining this. This shit is
You're
fucked
not.
up.
Is the AC turned off in here? Because it's really hot. I think that's my problem right now.
Oh yeah, I had the heat on this morning because it was 40 fucking degrees.
You had the heat on, you psycho?
This morning, yeah, because it was 40 fucking degrees. It was cold.
I'm comfortable. Why the fuck are you gonna turn this shit on?
Oh my god, blast that. I'm fucking dying.
You're comfortable in here?
I'm comfortable.
It's like a
We're not expending a lot of energy.
Oh, it's like a sauna right now.
You guys are like nuclear.
We got big brain energy going on.
Because you got friction building up. Your knee was going a mile a minute, and you haven't fucking stopped fidgeting around in your chair.
You're fucking playing with shit with his toes.
Big Smoke's moved maybe 3 times since I've been here.
Big Smoke's like a lizard laying on a rock. three beats per minute.
It's a crocodile on the side of the lake.
Just basking.
Just basking. You guys are sitting there.
He needs to go on more trips. I like this chief. I do. I don't like the chief that's all like methodical and everything else. I like the.
Don't get used to this. The fuck you talking about?
I love it.
Yeah, this is last forever.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, this is more like manic episode.
Yeah, I don't like this.
That's like we were talking to the scholar. There's 2 ways he can go manic. It's the one where he's really pissed off and throwing shit. I don't like that one. The one where he doesn't get anything done because he's fucking around constantly. I like that one. Now,
I don't like that one. In fact, I constantly kept telling you to stop talking to him because he wasn't getting any work done. He was just bouncing around,
like he kept
smiling and looking at. I'm like,
he kept talking about taking twinks home and shit. That was disturbing. He said twins, and I swore he said twinks.
But you wouldn't shut up about it.
He was like,
kept going.
He was like getting that cage, that Domino's little rack. I got up in there.
But the worst part of that scenario is you got in the freaking cage.
You got in the cage,
and then they locked the door behind him, and his big ass couldn't get out.
My big ass head stuck through the thing. Yeah.
Why couldn't you get out? Did you just not figure out the latch without looking at it from the outside?
No, I could barely look.
So you just reach through and you feel. And just...
No, that's why you don't get
and
in
then
the
I got out.
Cage. That's why.
And then I got out.
But I mean, like, did they double dog dare you? Is that what happened?
No, they just told him to get in the motherfucker, and he got in.
I was like, okay.
I was at least trying to give him an out, man. You could have lied to me.
And then,
not convincingly.
And like I said, we were already 2 hours into the close. We were 2 hours into the close, and this fool hadn't even done the count. I don't think he hadn't gotten the money at that time.
I found it weird that he sent me home early. I even told him, like, I don't have to take her to work or anything. He was like, I'm getting you out of here too. And I'm like,
and then he doesn't.
Probably a labor thing.
Yeah, it was a labor thing. And he didn't clean.
And they got me in trouble.
He didn't clean the place, and now the place was fucked up when Big Boss comes in and starts blaming the closing crew about it.
Yeah, I've explained this before. Like, he does this thing where, like, he sends drivers home and then works off the clock to get the stuff done so that his labor numbers look good. But then he doesn't get the cleaning done, and it doesn't look good.
We were talking last night. We was like, there needs to be, and I've said this to you 100 times when you're back here just knuckling down.
Yeah, he knows that there's supposed to be like
one more person in there.
Should be 4 or 5 people in there at night. Yeah. I mean, it was
closing. Nah, we don't need that many people.
No.
Stop.
But at the end of the night,
stop.
Go ahead.
Pre-close.
You don't need.
I think they need one.
You don't need
one.
But when Fawn was there and our young scholar, when he does his thing, we need at least one person because stuff starts getting ignored. phone start getting in.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Orders.
you guys, insiders, need
start
one
backing
more
up.
at the end of the night. So you could be on ovens or making pizzas. The other one could be vice versa, getting phones or catching the oven. And then maybe we need one more driver. I like when there's not many drivers. That's when you make the money.
Anyway, off on another tangent. Last night was incredibly screwed. He was on some good ish, and
I loved it.
And it was kind of a good thing that you got out of there, because when you left, he came at me with that nonsense, and I'm like, go to work.
He came over trying to slap ass with his big smoke, and Big Smoke's like, get the fuck up there.
Look, I'm here to get out of this, fool. I'm not here to stay here and watch you running around like a chicken head. Get out of my face. Out of my face.
I think the chicken head is the part that doesn't.
And then
run
I got
around.
out of the cage, and I felt bad because I'm like, he's like 15. And I'm 29. I should know so much better not to do that. And he was like, go lick that rock. And I was like, all right. And I walked over and licked the rock. And I was like, I really should have.
Christmas Story that sticks his tongue to the flagpole.
Shouldn't have did it.
This is phenomenal.
It is, isn't it? I'm like sitting there going, I don't believe this is happening. I'm watching it in real time. I'm going, we must be in a different dimension, because this doesn't usually
Twilight
happen.
Zone.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in too much, but we was trying to stick the pencils into the ceiling. The pens. We were trying to shoot the pens up like you do at school. And fucking shit. I shouldn't say this shit.
I'm telling you, they spent more time fucking off. They didn't do their jobs. It was kind of
full inventory count night.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it was just feeding off each other. It's like, I'm like,
I mean, I've been off for like 4 days, so like I've just been out of the work.
So it's your fault, is what you're saying.
This is what happens when I go away for too long.
Whoa, you said I didn't do my job?
I'm saying you were less likely to do your job. You were feeding off his energy, and you were started doing the same stupid shit.
You misheard your words. You said both of us. I will rewind this right now.
Okay. Both of you were fucking off last night, and shit didn't get done.
Did you get pre-close stuff done?
Yeah. Except for what he didn't want me to do, because he was going to do it, which, like I said, made no sense. Labor, like you said.
The store was a mess.
Now, I will contribute to the floor. I probably didn't do the best job on the floor. There's that stuff in front of the thing. It needs deck scrubbed. It does. I cannot do anything unless I'm going to sit there for half an hour in one fucking spot and just keep going like this with it. It's not going to get done. It needs a good deck scrubbing up there where the line is.
Here.
And then what got me the most is the building settling and the massive crack going through the fucking ground. And he was like, that pizza sauce right there is ridiculous. I'm like, Big Boss, put your fucking glasses on. That's a fucking crack. That's a hole in the fucking cement.
All I can say is this.
But I would take
responsibility for when you don't finish cleaning up, at least what you get clean should be clean.
True, but like I said, that right there needs a good deck scrubbing. That was the only thing he had a problem with.
Look what you did.
Was the two spots. Was the one in front of the make line, which I need a deck scrub.
I'm absolved from all this. I have nothing to do with it.
Don't you ever go out with another woman.
Wow. Ever again.
Don't you ever go out with another woman, because then I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that, and I don't want to deal with that.
I will say it is a little ego boosting to know that like the place fell apart without
stroke your ego.
Ego. The streets.
No, it's one of those kind of things where
it's like, oops, I fucked up and become irreplaceable at work. Oh no.
I'd rather have the the over the top, attentive, run around, focused on everything at once kind of guy, rather than the rabid dog just running around biting everybody's ankle kind of guy.
No.
So you choose which guy do you think you are in that scenario. I'd rather have one, not the other.
Right.
What are we talking about, Chief or me?
You just.
I was trying to grab something on the
He's talking about Young Scholar.
I'm watching what you're doing, and I'm just dumbfounded.
Honestly, I grabbed it, and then for 2 seconds in my head, I was going to grab your phone, and be like, I want to get you! And I decided.
Well, no, you kept trying to go this way.
Had too much sugar
realized
cereal.
you were hitting it, then pushed it away, and then went towards it.
I think he's overstimulated. This one, he's
feel my skin, like I'm
not
burning.
feeling your skin.
You know what though? I'd rather have this than him falling asleep on the couch.
I'm ready.
That's a good point.
I don't got classes anymore. Like we said in the thread, Jolly got no excuse. I'm up and ready. I'm alive. Hello, everybody. I'm ready.
Man.
Can't dispute that logic.
You know, that fifth of vodka I drank while I was driving here too really fucking started hitting about right now.
Gotta have the driving beverage.
Yeah, that fucking them natty lights that I was slamming in the
studio does not condone drinking and driving.
No, yes, no.
So how far into this one are we?
We're like an hour and a half in.
Yeah, it's like,
so traveling.
Are we really trying to salvage that?
Yeah. Well, because it's always the thing, right? It's like we start on the top, or we do starting banter, topic, tangent.
No, not this one.
I won't agree with that.
I can't agree with you on that one either. You're on one single board of the galleon he was on. Like, I can fix it. Hammered one nail. She's not sunk.
Hey, man,
I love it. Hey, I'm here. I'm loving it.
We've had like 3 or 4 episodes like that where it's just all tangent, and I don't hate it.
This is like one of those manic episodes.
I love it. Do the people love it?
I'll agree with Big Smoke on that.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I agree with you, Chief. I do like the tangent episodes that have been going on.
I was gonna say the one that me and you did, Big Smoke, just the two of us. The one Chief dies at the end.
Yeah,
where we just did a riffing episode. That's all it was, and that one.
That's
96 views on it.
I get that. Here's the thing. I can't wait to see what this looks like.
Right,
because I'm gonna try to listen to this show after, and I'm gonna I
see
know,
what survives.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go.
It's only 1 minute.
What happened? What is this?
Just 1 minute.
Who are these people? Because it ain't us. Because I'm sitting there going,
I feel bad for any new listeners that start with this episode.
Bad idea on that one. Yeah.
You start.
Watch a couple more and then judge us, please. Just give it a,
No. I've watched some of my favorite, YouTubers, and they have some days like this where it's like, okay, I don't recognize what's going on here. This isn't my usual buffet of news, content, humor, and what the fucks. This is just rah.
Everyone's riled up.
Yeah, this
is a full moon episode.
This is someone who took the super serum and it didn't take well. It's like, this is the Red Skull episode.
Well, to salvage at least some of it. So 14-hour flight to Japan. That was the first.
Wait, what?
The 14-hour flight to Japan.
God, dude,
was the longest flight
20 minutes ago.
Give or take, depending on what all gets cut out. So the furthest I've ever gone from home was Alaska. I was stationed up at Allison Air Force Base for a while there, and that was flying all day, airport hopping, and some really pretty sights. So some of my favorite scenes from air, like flying into an airport, Chicago at night, absolutely beautiful. All the lights and everything right there on the waterfront. That was awesome.
I will keep my mouth shut.
Flying into Anchorage in the wintertime.
Wow.
I mean, middle of December, I flew up to Alaska, and
breathtaking, I bet.
The coolest thing that stuck with me was the waves of the ocean were flash frozen, and so it just looked like a still frame portrait of waves. That was really cool.
Like a painting. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. The farthest south I've been is North Carolina, like the little spit of land.
Peninsula.
Let me figure. I know.
Coast.
Kill Devil Hill, and I've been there enough times. I should know.
Did you want time to think on that? I'll jump in on you here.
Yeah, it was furthest from home you've been.
Oh, hold on, don't.
Go ahead.
And the furthest west I've been is Wisconsin.
Okay,
you can go, and then mid-flight I'm going to come in and interrupt you and say what I was going
to.
Okay.
So the furthest south I've been is Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And the furthest west I've been is Colorado. And I would say the coolest thing flying in on was when I arrived to South Carolina. We flew in 10 o'clock at night through a storm.
Ooh.
So going from above the cloud coverage down through the storm and into the airport.
That is kind of fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but I know you haven't been on a plane, but when we hit turbulence in the plane, one of the flights on my way out to Alaska, we dropped it was like 10 or 15,000 feet in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And like you get that roller coaster feeling in your gut where it's just like, everything just drops all of a sudden. And I was having a blast. There's a couple of people that were panicking, but like it wasn't like anything overly stressful for the pilot to handle. It's apparently a pretty common thing. But yeah, that was kind of fun. I really enjoy flying when I have legroom. I don't have legroom. It's awful. But
every time I've flown, I've been too close to the engine.
You just stuck listening to that whine the entire time. Oh man, yeah. That's I actually have tinnitus from not from flying in planes, but whenever I was working the flight line up in Alaska and F-16s on the runway, I'd be out on my smoke break while a jet's passing, and it's just that high pitched whine as it's approaching, and then the heavy thrust as it's launching. Yeah, it's. Hearing damage is not. No,
it's
fun.
nothing to mess around with. You're supposed to have hearing protection on a very lot of things that people would think you're not supposed to. I don't.
You were there when I got tinnitus. Now that I remember, we were sitting on the deck for the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Does that itch?
Tinnitus?
No.
It's like
in your ears. I know what it is. Good Lord.
Then why would you ask that question if you knew what it was?
Well, that's funny. I've calmed down for 2.2. I want to wrap back up now. Cape Hatteras, down there, it's like North Carolina, and then you have like a little kind of like spittle of land, the farthest out North Carolina you can get. Yeah, it's really nice. That's the furthest south I've been. I want to go to Florida.
So I've been to Pensacola, Florida. Beautiful out there. White sand beaches, crystal clear water. It was awesome.
I've only been to Florida airport. I've never been in the interior.
Now, I will attest to that in Florida, everything there wants to kill you. The weather, the wildlife, the bugs, plants,
the snakes, the crocodiles,
the people.
What is it?
Alligators. I'd love to go to Florida just for that.
There's a crocodiles and alligators here in Florida.
Alligators.
Florida. I mean, you can just go into a bush, pull out an iguana and shit. Like that is so cool. That is so amazing. Like I love animals.
But,
you can catch aquarium fish in the ditches there. You can just pull a casting net out and pull up like $300 aquarium fish that people just like.
Yeah,
I won't take care of you no more, buddy. That's why the pythons and shit are there. You know what I mean? People just dumb shit, which is
there's a couple of different like wild species that have flourished in Florida.
Invasive got snakes, the iguanas.
Stupid.
Well, it's hard for anything to be invasive in Florida, considering how much venomous and hostile wildlife is out there. But there are some things that do thrive in that area, and a lot of it was because of people just tossing pets out.
Well, they do have everything that's like, the snakes. Like, we had a guy he used to work at the store. He used to drive at the store. They go down every summer, or they did before he graduated college or whatever. He used to go down to Florida and they go out and catch boa constrictors or pythons or whatever down there. Mm-hmm. And they get paid a couple of grand, to catch these things. And they just go down there for a week and just catch all the snakes they can.
Suddenly in the wrong career field.
And then but it's definitely just seasonal work. You couldn't do that shit 24/7.
Right.
But they go down for a week and they'll come back between the four of them like $26,000. They go out there and they get.
A lot of that is just eaten up by travel expenses. But yeah, it's
they pile up in the car and they drive down there.
It's a little bit better, but
and they go to some weird carport. They take a boat out into the middle of nowhere. It's not even an abandoned camp. It's just a camp where they got stuff up off the freaking swampy area. They sleep in.
Oh yeah, they're out there hunting boa constrictors, not moving shit for the cartels.
No.
They're actually just catching freaking snakes.
Sure, that's what they say.
Wait for that Cessna.
That's what they call it.
Waiting for the Cessna to come over and drop a package.
You guys are sick in the head. I am not subscribing. I am not supporting this BS.
I am not ringing the bell. I want to. She wants to go on a cruise. She wants to go down to the Bahamas.
On a cruise?
On a cruise.
Cruise ship.
I would never.
Fuck that.
No.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am
they
so
get
nervous.
targeted by pirates.
Not only that, but the amount of times that you come back on quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
Who was it? I think it was Carnival Cruise Lines just came back with fuck.
SARS.
No, wasn't SARS.
Just throwing infectious diseases that I know
It
of
was,
from doctor
it was
shows.
something airborne related. And they're quarantined for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I know.
Like, fuck that.
I forgot what cruise it was, but I remember.
I always see the videos of them getting shit mixed in there. You know what I mean? It'll get rough, and then they're in the dining room table when everybody's chilling, and all of a sudden all the tables go to one side, and then they go to the other side, and people are screaming and hollering, or the windows get busted out, a wave will hit it.
What was the one where like they had engine troubles and like it got stuck out in the middle of the ocean for like a month or some shit like that? Was that
was Capital?
Was it?
No, I'm scared.
I remember what they called it. It was the poop cruise. Yeah, the Carnival Triumph. They lost power.
Yeah.
They got stuck, and all of the plumbing systems got backed up. They were pooping in buckets and pouring them over the side.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, it was a once in a while.
Yeah, this is like a once every like 2-3 years.
That doesn't scare me. The only thing that scares me if we go down, I will flip shit. If I cannot see
neurovirus,
you will freaking die if the ship flips. Those things are huge. Those things are beyond huge.
It's a city on the ocean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you were to flip that thing, you're not gonna. I mean, the odds of you surviving the encounter, you're gonna die.
You're not gonna have a Poseidon type event.
No. What is that,
dude? Have you seen that movie?
Which one?
Both of them.
God, dude, that
scary.
The whole.
Imagine getting trapped inside the lower decks of the ship.
Have you seen that YouTube video? I know I'm kind of mixing up a little bit. The YouTube video where they go down there to check for survivors' bodies, and they get down there, and he's coming through, and he's like, "Yeah, we got a body down here or whatever," and he goes out to grab it, and the hand plunges down and grabs his hand, and the dude's like, "Oh!" And they come in there, and he's like, "Oh, thank God! I've been down here for fucking 3 weeks, shitting in the water and eating turtles and stuff," and he was stuck down there like 200 feet under the water in a nice pocket of air, sitting there, and he was alive still. They ended up saving him and getting him out of there, but that would be scary knowing you're under the water.
That was a guy that was his ship overturned in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everyone else got out but him.
I never heard that. That's crazy.
Oh, it's scary. Like you said, they go into the fight. He's like, "I found a body."
Or the bad thing about the Poseidon was the entire ship gets turned upside down, and slowly they start to lose cabin pressure, and so each level of the ship starts to sink underneath the water. And so these guys are crawling basically to the belly of the ship while the ship's upside down, and the water pressure is trying to catch up with them. Mm-hmm. Not to mention other people were trying to kill him or some nonsense. The whole movie is like, God,
it's an interesting watch. It really is.
It made me never want it. And then I ended up joining the Marine Corps, and that's all we did was travel by ship. Yep. That shit was crazy. I remember traveling on a ship. I told Chief about this one time. Like we were doing that cruising speed. We're trying to make it to a different location, and going up on top deck was strictly prohibited. I didn't know why, and I didn't care. I was like, oh shit, I want to see the ocean top, man. So me and a couple of the stupid asses, we went run up to the top deck, and the hatch was closed. So we opened it and was looking out, and it's like for a second we didn't understand what we were looking at. But it was like we were going, and you could see maybe a little of the skyline. It's like you saw something gray, and then you could see what obviously is the sky. Mm-hmm. But basically, a wave was coming at us, and we didn't realize it. It was like
just a wall of water as far as you can see.
And we're on the top deck, and there's water, and it doesn't look real. It's coming at you, and you could see it getting closer, like fast in real time. And all of a sudden, you're like, "Ho! Close the deck! Close the hatch! There's a fucking wave!" And sure enough, we close it, and I mean, it was like not even a second later, that wave hit the door, and I mean, it hit the door like the Hulk smacking the steel, and bam! Like, okay, let's go back down.
My pap talks about that. He was like, sometimes there'll be restrictions where you can't go up there, or there was like the mess hall in another part.
Oh,
and they would have to go across the ship to get to it.
Open area.
It would be crazy and stuff. And they would, he talks about it all the time. It just, them waves, I mean, it takes your breath away when you look at them, and you're like, holy shit.
I think I've talked about it before. The ocean absolutely terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Like I mean, we have no idea what the fuck's down in there and stuff.
That's what.
Yeah, but even seeing it on a clear day.
Yeah, but
we're traveling, and it's like you're going, and it's reasonable. It's like, but then you go, and then
everything just fell off the edge of the earth.
Yeah, and it's like, what was that? And it's like, that was a swell. we hit a deep, and then like coming back up, you see the wave just passes us by. Like, I was like, oh crap! I mean, that was like my first couple of weeks on the ocean. I was like, we're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking die. I started to freak out. I'm like, this. All right, take it back below. Like, we're gonna fucking die.
It reminds me of like the stories you read for like Warhammer 40K when they're traveling through the warp. And it's like you have to keep everything closed up, and then the gun fields are up and everything, because if you look out, you see hell all around you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think of whenever you talk about like going at traveling speed. It's like you're gonna see waves the size of like full fucking cities just rising up over the deck of the ship, and who knows what the fuck you're gonna see in the waves, because there's shit that's living in the water.
In Star Wars, that's the same thing. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button. But that's Star Wars. You're not supposed to look into hyperspace because
hyperspace sickness.
Yeah, you see things. Yeah, you start going mad. It makes you go mad when you look at it, which doesn't make sense when the Millennium Falcon, they're just sitting in there fucking watching it go by.
Saw a whale shark out there.
Yeah, huge, majestic.
Okay, sometimes like when it's real clear and like right around Australia where the water is nice and warm and stuff, some of the guys get out and they'll jump straight off the top deck.
Like 30 feet down, 40 feet down.
Farther than that.
What ship were you on?
I was on the Kitty Hawk. It's an aircraft carrier back then.
Oh fuck! Okay.
So it's like that's like 40, maybe 50 feet. But if you do a really,
that's what I said.
If you do a parallel, where you get your feet crossed up and get your arms,
you go down, you
like try to hit the water like a missile.
Arrow. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But you do that and get out there swimming, but that water is always trying to suck you down. So we're by the buoys, they're trying to, so like you get too tired of fighting the tide, you grab onto the buoy and hang out for a while. Well,
55, 60 feet to the water line from the top deck of an aircraft carrier.
So that guy, like one guy, you can see him, like we're watching him with binoculars. He's just this little, and then you see this cloud underneath him, just moving past. Like, what is that? And like, look, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's a shark. It definitely is a shark, but it's a whale shark, so it's not out to get you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's freaking scary looking. It's huge.
I think they're plankton feeders.
Yeah. I mean, they got these huge caverns of a mouth, and they're just gliding by you, and you're like, what the hell? I mean, you don't know it for what it is. At first, it's a freaking shark. That's what you know.
I mean, anything in the water, you see it and it's big. You're like, whoa.
So all the newbies are screaming, shark, shark, shark. And they're like, shut up. You're like, shark is up. There's a goddamn shark. You're just shut up. That thing is not going to eat him. You're panicking, Nobody's like stripping off their shirts ready to jump in or anything. It's like, oh shit, shark. Yeah, I was such a new kid back then. That's so stupid. Oh, but yeah, no, man, yeah, no, I can say that traveling by boat, it's freaking boring, is what it is.
Yeah.
And unless something's trying to kill you or you do something stupid, like open up, hatches you're not supposed to. I mean, but those guys are all dead and they probably can't fire me now, so it doesn't matter. So, but
yeah, it's one of those things of like,
I can say all I want now because the dudes that could get me in trouble, they're dead. So.
Have you guys seen like the videos of like the boats traveling at night, and it's like the only thing you can see is just what the immediate like top deck lights are shining, and it's just void. Mm-hmm. As far as you can see all around you and everything.
You can hear the ocean, but you can't see it.
Right. And you can see all the stars and everything overhead, but like, yeah, just.
This could be a dark tangent, but you were talking about Poseidon and how it flipped and they were going to the bottom of the boat.
The movie is Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah. That reminds me of Pearl Harbor. And how a lot of them, because
they tried to drill through the bottom of the boat. And they lost pressure.
And that was real. There was the and yeah, they couldn't do nothing. I mean,
well, they could have, but they thought that. I mean, in a panic, every sailor knows that the moment you lose pressurization, the boat sinks. Everybody knows that. But you got freaking Japanese Zeros flying over, shooting that stuff, bombers bombing shit, and then you hear dudes with their hammers banging on the hull, and all you can think is, I gotta get them out. How do I get them out? We got our welders. Let's cut through the bottom of it. And as soon as they broke pressure, You saw the air going, and they sink.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all you can do is watch the boat sink. That's all you can do.
There was this interview they were talking about. He was one of the survivors from one of I think the battleships.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how there was like 15 dudes, 16 dudes, and there was this, a hoss of a dude. And he tried to get out the small breach that was breached in by a missile, I think. He couldn't get through. He knew he couldn't get through. He knew he was dead to rights. He legit pushed every single one of them guys in there. Even if you couldn't fit, he'd force you out of that hole. And that dude broke down and cried. And he was like, he knew he was dead to rights, but he knew he needed to do something to get these guys out of here. He was just cramming people through that hole to get them out and whatnot. And,
there's also stories about where when some of the sailors knew that the pressure was broken and the ship was sinking, and you see the water just rising, and the only way you can stop the water from rising is to close the hatch below you. And you see the other guys are at the other side of the hatch, and you go, sorry, brother. And you close that hatch, and you lock that sucker. And just so they don't get to you in time to open that hatch, you lock the hatch from the other side.
Yeah.
And you hear but you hear that water go. You can hear it when it goes sealed. You hear this pinching sound. It is like, it stops all the air from escaping.
Mm-hmm.
The water can't come in, and you get equilibrium. But those guys on the other end, they're dead because that water is still coming and it gets in.
Yeah, it's that hard choices that we were discussing about a couple of
decisions.
Yeah,
decisions. You gotta do it. There's 29 seconds. What are you gonna do?
Why were you pointing at me?
It says you were being pointed at last time.
I know.
It's called a callback.
I know.
What are you gonna do? Somebody's gonna die, and you're the instrument of that death.
Yeah, is it a couple of people or is it everybody?
Sometimes they're helping you. I've seen movies where it's a cool scene and it's heartbreaking. You can't pull the hatch up. The guy's on the other end. The only way to get the hatch is if he's helping you push the hatch closed, and he's on the other side. He's gonna die if he does that, but you are gonna die if he doesn't.
Yeah.
So he pushes the hatch up and he locks it.
I was about to say, at some point, like that dude, he couldn't get out of it. He knew he couldn't, and he was just like, I'm just going to do what I can before I go. You know what I mean?
It's a hell of a headspace to be in.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if because you're in that situation and you got the adrenaline running, which it isn't an easy choice, but I wonder if there's like a moment of clarity where they're like, I know what to do. You know what I mean? There's no doubt. You know what I mean? I know.
Some people are just built that way, It's like...
Yeah, those are people that charge MG nests, you know what I mean, to save their brothers without thinking. There's no thought process in it. They just go, that's my buddy up there. You know what I mean? I need to save him.
I'm not going to be Captain America jumping on a goddamn grenade. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to kick that grenade, man. But I'm not going to pick it up and try to throw it either. I'm going to kick it. I'm going to dive stage right. I'm not going to try to jump on it. And there are dudes who prove an uncanny valor. They do that, but... no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you or myself and say that I would do that. My whole idea is not being in a situation where that happens, where I have to make that decision. I'd rather be the one going, "Oh, he's a threat," choop choop, and okay, threat is extinguished. I don't have to.
He just drops the grenade on himself.
Yeah, make that son of a bitch die for his country. I'm not trying to die for my country. I believe in my country enough to sign up and fight.
See, I spend so much of my free time thinking about these kinds of scenarios, just overthinking, and that way I have like quick access contingency plans, or at least I like to think that I do. But basically, like the process of running through mental drills, you can never be truly prepared for a thing, but you can be somewhat partially prepared, Well,
they train and they train and they train. So maybe they can train that kind of decision process into you. But for the average guy, they're dead. They're dead. It's kind of like every person comes up against a rabid dog or even a rabid animal. They don't know what to do. They freak out. I mean, we had a rabid raccoon outside the store one time.
Yeah.
That sucker was hissing and scratching and had, it was funny. All the women and most of the guys were afraid to go outside. That raccoon didn't even leave the dumpster. He was like, he puff up with scratching it and hissing and stuff. That one had rabies.
I was gonna say, was that a big ass basketball size one, or was that a different one?
It was one of the smaller ones. We don't know what happened to the basketball one.
We know exactly what happened now.
He got hit by a car or some shit. He got snatched up by...
Well, say Coyotes got him.
Yeah, well...
He got a little too slow.
I seen a fox leaving town the other day. I thought it was a coyote, and I was like, oh, look at that coyote. And I slowed down a little bit to look, and he looked back at me, and I was like, that's a fucking fox. Which they're out there. They just know not to... You know what I mean? They're very sly, but he was a fox.
No, we're killing them suckers off.
Yeah.
But
Well, the dogs are getting them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stray dogs and stuff.
Like I shot a coyote tearing up my favorite tabby. I was feeding the tabby outside my apartment. And that coyote, he had a hold of that tabby. Tabby was fighting out like a G, but he was losing. I went back up the stairs, got my rifle, pow, shot his ass. We got a visit from the cops saying I can't do that no more.
It's when you get one of those slingshots with the arrow.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I picked up my bow. I bought the bow because if I could shoot you with a crossbow, hit you with my bow and arrow, you know,
those are legal.
Yeah, cops.
Do you see them blow darts?
Yeah,
huge, long things like that on them, and they.
Didn't you have one? Somebody we knew had one.
It's hard.
Wasn't me.
It's hard to hit something with
Cody
that thing.
did.
Oh yeah,
I had a bow gun for about maybe a month. I couldn't hit shit with that thing. That thing is.
Remember that Tim Allen movie where his son was like, he had a son born to like a native woman down in South America or something like that. What was the name of that movie?
I saw that stupid ass.
Jumanji.
No.
I
can't remember the name of it. But yeah, he had a blowgun and he would hunt flies with it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, I was not a good enough shot to actually hit something with it. I mean, I could hit the target, but not what I was aiming at. I never could. End up giving that damn thing away.
Jungle to Jungle. That's what it was. 1997 movie.
My neighbor took it, man. He was killing all the squirrels in the area. He was shooting the squirrel. It was bad. It was messed up because he'd hit the squirrel, but it was too far for him to reach it. And it was just dead up in the tree.
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Just a bunch of dead hanging squirrels from the tree.
But
why does his son in that movie look like 11 from Stranger Things?
Oh yeah, that's kind
of right, kind of uncanny that one, right?
Speaking of Stranger Things, isn't that supposed to be out now?
November.
Man,
I can't see that.
Will they please get that over with? I mean, God, dude, they're gonna be playing. They're gonna be like 30 playing 15-year-olds.
It's gonna be like Harry Potter all over again.
Yeah, there's not gonna be no way I'm gonna believe this dude with a 5 o'clock shadow is 17.
Yeah, this is the last season. It comes out in November.
It should have been over like season 3, actually.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, same. I haven't watched past season 3, so
really watched all.
I'm actually
of it.
trying to remember if I actually watched season 3. Was that
last season was rough? That's when
I did not finish season 3. I watched the season break they did, and then I did not watch the second half of. That was the one with Vecna in it, right? Yeah, no, I did not watch that. I saw the end scene of how they like saved what's her face, the redhead,
Max.
That's it, Max. Yeah. Playing that fucking song that played everywhere after the fact. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, no, that's not.
Let's run up that hill or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's because well, the homeboy died.
Which one?
I can't remember his name. See, this is messed up. Now I'm gonna have to rewatch Stranger Things because I've forgotten.
God damn.
I've forgotten almost everybody's name except 11. I don't remember any of those guys. I don't remember any of their fucking names.
Will was the kid with the bowl cut.
Well, you said they died. Which season?
It had to be this 3 or 4 when he was fighting these birds, these bird-like things, and they chewed him up. But he had his little shield and he was out there swinging for the
fences. He was one playing the guitar, played Metallica.
Yeah, he's the one.
Oh, the Dungeon Master kid.
Yeah, Dungeon Master kid. Yeah. And he died like a champ, but man, he got chewed up.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that he's coming back.
Please, no.
Be some like dark, twisted version of himself.
Yeah. Well, if it follows the thematic thing of Dungeons and Dragons monsters.
So he'd be like a Lich Lord kind of deal. Or no, what is it? The evil paladins, Oathbreaker, Paladin, Hell Knight. I think.
No, it would be closer to a Lich.
Well, there are these it's like a dark night or a hell night or something along the
What
lines
is something to do with vampires? Because that's where the connection is.
A lich?
Was vampires?
Yeah, because they were bats that he was fighting.
Oh, well, liches were wizards that figured out undeath for themselves with the phylacteries.
But that was a theory that was going around that he could be coming back.
No, I hope
vampire
not.
lords.
I hope they just kill
Death Knight. That's what they're called.
Death Knight. They need to kill off at least 2 or 3 more of the characters for a decent ending.
Yeah, Death Knights are fucked up, man. Because like they're essentially undead paladins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're CR-17 fucking like they're up there with like demigods and shit.
I mean, it would go to say that it'd be really hard to kill.
I mean, they have magic resistance. They empower other undead around them. They have some spell casting. So yeah, so a Death Knight would definitely be a very interesting villain take, especially with Stranger Things. I haven't played D&D in forever.
That's kind of surprising.
I want to play so bad.
Well, I mean, we got behind with the group. Everybody got kind of busy, and then it was just kept being busy and busy and busy.
Yeah, I know. I know what that's like.
Next time you guys do something, let me know.
Why don't we just run one here?
Let's do it.
Well, as our little group here.
No, I mean, I do actually have some plans in the works, like I said, with
I was telling. Go ahead.
With Mothership.
Yeah,
doing like a
That's
sci-fi
even
episode.
that, just something like that. Yeah, I'd definitely love to play some tabletop, something. Because I seen that little 3D printed piece in the office, and I was jealous. I was like, who the fuck's got a 3D printer? Because I want a Bamboo Labs A something. It's like mid range into the how much you can get. You can get the ones that do metal now, and like who has a 3D printer? And they were like, the one that's into astrological signs. She's like,
Real quick, Big Smoke's gone to the bathroom. This episode is going almost nowhere. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up now.
I think it went everywhere.
It did go everywhere.
Yeah, it went everywhere and nowhere.
And it's thanks to you, Jolly, and you, Chief.
This episode has traveled the world.
I think it's
Yeah. Y'all took a trip into Mordor and got lost.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
We put that orc armor on, and we were supposed to deliver the ring, and they were just marching to the gates, and we followed up. We just joined up.
We Merry and Pippin so hard on this.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I'm not even wearing headphones for disclosure. I don't even know how loud I am.
That's fine. Technically speaking, the headphones are just more for our own sake.
Oh.
But yeah, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. This was Jolly and I had fun.
I had fun.
You had fun watching, I guess.
I did have fun watching. I didn't speak nearly as much this time.
That's all right. But all right, folks, that's going to be it for this shift. We'll see you on the next one.
Good night.
Later. Bye, Steph.
All right, time to empty out the mop bucket, run the trash, and hit the lights. Go get off my time clock and be safe getting home.